Hello everyone, what is up? What's up? What is going on? What did I cook for lunch? Nothing, because I'm going to the dentist today at 1:30. In about an hour, I'll be going to the dentist. So I am just a little nervous, and you might think, oh, Taylor, just brush your teeth beforehand. You know, a normal person would do that, but I am not going to do that. Or I'm going to brush my teeth, but I'm still so paranoid that I am not going to eat anything, so I'm posting that I'm live. I am not going to eat anything beforehand. I just get super paranoid, mostly because I'm going because I think I have a cavity, and I don't want them to be like, oh, well, you have this food stuck in your teeth, so that's why, you know what I mean? So I am just not gonna do that, because I genuinely, and I've been on a rampage, not a rampage, but like, I've been pretty upset the past few days, because I think that, and my mom agreed with me, I think out of anyone in my family, out of anyone we know, I take the best care of my teeth, and I have the most teeth problems. And my mom was like, growing up, me and my sisters had the same, or me and her whole family had the same routine of, you know, when they ate, when they brushed their teeth, all that stuff, just because, like, her family was like, all, like, okay, you guys all are gonna do this, you know, and she was like, and some of my siblings had cavities, had really bad teeth. Some of my, like her, she doesn't really have that many issues. She'll have, like, a cavity that needs filled, and then it'll never cause an issue again. So, I don't know. You're upset the Eagles lost. I thought that Kansas City was going to win. I don't know. I'm not really a Philadelphia fan. A lot of people were asking if who I was rooting for. Since I'm from Pennsylvania, they were assuming I was rooting for Philadelphia. But I think it's quite the opposite. Since I'm from Pittsburgh, I am like, no, not Philadelphia winning. But I don't know anything about I don't know about who's on what team. I don't know who deserves it more or who is better or anything like that. That's just purely off of a location thing. But the halftime show, I thought it was pretty good. A lot of people were saying they were pretty let down, and as DJ just said that you don't think it was that good, I think that it was a pretty good show. I think it was just a good show for her comeback, I think. Like, she's pregnant and also just gave birth not too long ago. So she, you know, obviously she's not going to be able to run around and do this whole number, you know. Hello, Yasmin. Good morning. Hello. How are you? We're just talking about the halftime show and all that. You don't believe in cavities? I don't know. I'm going to ask them whenever I get there. And it's not even a smart-ass comment. I'm going to ask them, like, what really is a cavity? Like, I understand they say it's like your tooth going bad, but I don't understand. I'm gonna ask them, like, what is the black spots that you see, or like, because I don't know. Usually, most of the time whenever I'm at a dentist, growing up, because I think I have 2 fillings over here, and I'm also gonna ask them if they can see how many fillings I have. They were always just like, oh, you have a cavity, we're gonna fill it. They never even asked me about my hygiene or anything like that. I mean, maybe they already did just because it was a routine checkup, but yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna find out today if I'm getting more dental work done. I have no idea. I'm assuming I'm probably going to have to, just because it's aching a little bit, so I'm assuming that nothing is not wrong, you know? I'm not gonna assume that it's fine and it's just aching for no reason. And I mean, you know, obviously, knock on wood, I hope that they are like, well, actually, that isn't a cavity. We don't know why it's, you know. But, I would rather it be, I guess, just a cavity. That if it is anything, I'd rather it be a cavity just so I can get it filled and it's all in the past, you know? I do not want to go through a whole another situation of a tooth being pulled. And it's also right above the tooth that got pulled, so I'm sure they're going to be like, well, it's because you don't have a what's it called? I don't know what they're called. Replacement? I don't know. They put, like, fake teeth in for you. Not a veneer, but it's something else. And they're probably going to be like, well, it's probably because whenever I was getting this tooth pulled, they were saying, every dentist I went to was like, except for my orthodontist, actually, were saying that it would cause issues with the other teeth around it just because the other teeth are used to it. And my orthodontist was like, if you wear your retainer properly and when you should, your teeth should all be fine. Like, they were like, there's so many people in the world that have a tooth pulled, and like their other tooth is just not gushing out of their face, you know? With coconut oil? Is coconut oil what? I've never heard of that. But other than that, I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking, Yasmin. I'm pretty good. I went to the gym already today, and whenever I got there, I was like, listen, this stuff is out of my control, you know what I mean? It's just the way it goes, you know? It's, at this rate, it's inevitable for it to happen to me. I keep getting, Snapchat will glitch, and it says, Snapchat sent you a Snapchat. Oil for pulling teeth. What am I looking this up for? I'm scared. Oil pulling with coconut oil can transform your dental health. Oil pulling may reduce the amount of harmful bacteria in your mouth and decrease plaque and all that stuff. Claim to whiten your teeth, freshen your breath. Oh, so this is like a mouthwash type thing. Oh, so oil pulling is just what it's called. I was thinking when you were saying look up oil pulling, I was thinking that it was you're pulling your teeth. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I was thinking you were saying, oh, use this oil while you pull your teeth. And I was thinking, I'm not pulling any more teeth. There was no more teeth going to be extracted from my mouth. I'm so sorry. But that is just not going to be the situation anytime forward. The main is to reduce the amount of harmful bacteria. When you swish the oil around your mouth, the bacteria gets swept away and dissolve in the liquid oil. Should work pretty much with any oil, but extra virgin coconut oil is a popular choice due to pleasant taste. So do you use this? No, that's what I was like, what, is this like an at-home remedy for pulling your teeth? I'm not doing that. Like, I barely wanted to go to an actual dentist to get it extracted, let alone would I be going to do that at home. That's just not me. I've never heard of this before. I actually don't use mouthwash. That's the one thing that I don't do, which I feel like at this point I might as well just add on to it because why not? Because my teeth health is just going to continue declining otherwise. So this, I'm just scared that for some reason it's not good for you. No studies can confirm it whitens your teeth. Swish the oil around your mouth for about 15 to 20 minutes. Do you get to breathe? I'm sorry, but what? 15 to 20 minutes? You hold your breath? I mean, obviously breathe through your nose, but like, I feel like at that point it gets a little frustrating. Swishing around. The 60 seconds that mouthwash recommends, I am like, I don't really know if I can do it for that long, man. The 2 minutes for brushing your teeth, I just started hopping on that train. Like last year. Not last year. No, it was way before that. Because I remember one time I set a timer and it accidentally kept going and I just was like, okay, let's see how long the timer will go. And then one day I checked and it was just gone. And I was like, oh, crap. It kills the good bacteria? Damn. I'm sure there's like a certain brand, like same thing with almost every product out there. There's like the cheaper ones that are more affordable, that are good for you, but obviously not the 100% best for you. And then the good mouthwash is probably like, I don't even know how much regular mouthwash is. So I'm sure there's some sort of good one out there that. Okay, so wait, I'm confused. Can you confirm, this says 15 to 20 minutes. Can you confirm that you've done this for 15 to 20 minutes, or is this crazy? So I'm just really confused. Yeah, I don't know. The UFO, oh, like the balloon. I don't know. I haven't been really following. I don't keep up with news in that sense of the balloon that they saw. And they did shoot it down, I'm pretty sure, but I don't even know. I don't even know what they shot it down with, if they actually did. I don't know. I think I heard that they did. Whenever I hear stuff like that, or the only way that I do hear stuff like that is because my dad has it on the TV, and if it's like in passing, if I'm going into the kitchen and I hear it. It was actually weird because I saw it on the TV, and the first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks like the hot air balloon at Disney Springs, and I wasn't listening to the TV, and then they were saying like some sort of government balloon, and I was like, oh, well, that's just not a hot air balloon. That's not a Disney Springs nice little ride. Oh, so now there's actual UFOs. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know this stuff. I don't know. And it's, for a while, it was just because for the past, since like 2020, since everything, not even pre-2020, like I think ever since Trump started running, everything became so super political, and everyone and everything started dividing and all that stuff, so it would stress me out a lot. And then in 2020 was whenever that's all we heard was news, constant updates. So a little bit after that, I was like, listen, I am obviously going to keep up with stuff, but I cannot be reading every morning, every day. And obviously if someone tells me something's happening, I'm not going to be like, shut up, I don't want to hear it. But it's just the way that they also say it on TV, or like if they write it in an article, obviously it's really hard to be unbiased in a lot of situations. So sometimes they just write it so scary, and some things maybe are scary and deserve to be worded like that, or should be worded like that. But even whenever the hurricane was hitting Florida, we were just sitting there watching the news, and it was the scary music in the background, and I literally videoed it, and I sent it to my brother, and I was like, why are they why is this the background music? It's like they're purposefully trying to scare us, and it's like, if anything, you would want them to be like, all right, guys, like, everything's gonna be okay, not maybe say everything's gonna be okay, but don't play some creepy music, that's not gonna help me. We're sitting there, like, me and my mom, I think my mom was doing a puzzle and I was just editing, and we were just sitting there chatting, and it was kind of cool watching the hurricane, pathway, and seeing what was happening before it even hit land. But they were just playing, it's sometimes it'll be dead air, and they're filling the dead air with this scary horror movie music, and I'm just like, why would you do that? I don't know. Oh, so you're saying, so you think that, you don't even think the UFOs are real? I don't know. I don't know absolutely anything about them. I didn't even know. At first I thought you were talking about the balloon, and then you were like, no, there's UFOs now. So, I don't know. But, yeah, I think a lot of the stuff that happens just anywhere, ever, we don't know the full story of anything, I feel like. And even though if they make it seem like, oh, well, we're coming clean, because even in 2021, they said that they were going to release a document about UFOs, and then they did, but it barely told us anything. And we were like, that's not what we were, they were saying that they were going to release a document about extraterrestrial creatures and alien, all that stuff, and they like barely told us anything. And I was like, okay, well, you clearly know more, and you're just acting like you're telling us. Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, it's kind of it was a weird timing for me because I was in 8th grade whenever whenever Trump first started running. I was in 8th grade when all the debates were happening. So when I was in 9th grade is whenever the actual election happened. But all the debates were happening when I was in 8th grade and stuff like that. So that was around the time that I was becoming, I think, more just socially aware just in general of just like everything that happens, you know what I mean? Outside of like boy bands and movies and stuff like that. So I had this like perception that that's just how it was. And I always asked my parents and my family, I'm like, was it always like this, where there's a point where it's like you're absolutely hating people for a certain, I don't know. And they were like, no, like they were like, that used to not be, politics obviously would be talked about. There would be the people that did enjoy it. Like my dad, my mom was like, he's always enjoyed politics, but it was never to the extreme, not the extreme on his sense, but like the extreme of how it is broadcasted now. That's what I meant to say. So she was like, it was never this extremely broadcasted until recent years. I have no idea. I really have no idea. I just remember that they were like saying that they were going to release UFO stuff in 2020. And I just remember because I was either just moving into or just moving out of my apartment in Pittsburgh. And I just like vividly remember being on live on TikTok one time and talking about it and trying to look up to see. But yeah, I don't know. I just try to, stay updated, keep informed, but also not stress myself out too much. Just because it even goes back to how I say with like movies and shows that show creepy stuff, sometimes you can't watch it. Sometimes if you just watch stuff that's like constantly sad, like imagine watching a sad movie all the time. Now I understand some people might enjoy that, but for me that just would make me sad all the time, you know? So if I'm watching stuff that's always, it just makes me sad, you know? It's like, damn, this is what's really going on. And then I also saw, I don't even know. When are all the, gonna start? Because I know that Trump announced he was running, right? Like he confirmed he was running, right? When do all the debates start? Because is that late this year? Or is that late next year? I think it's it's late this year into early next year. Right? I don't know. How long? Hold on. That's the kind of stuff that I'll like tune into and watch is the debates just because I don't really know. Sometimes I don't even know what they're talking about. And mostly in the past years, they just start like literally verbally fighting. Like they will actually fight each other. And I don't know. And then I watched one. It was whenever Obama was running one of the debates. It was really weird because they were so nice to each other. They were both, I think it was Mitt Romney was running against maybe. I don't know. And we watched it in class one time. And they were so nice to each other. When do presidential debates begin? What? What does this say? Why can't it just say yes, this is yes? Why doesn't it just say that? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't it just like, yep, here's your answer? Hi Drake, hello, hello, hello. How are you on this lovely Monday? Or is it Monday for you? Wait, 12, so it's not Monday for you. It's Tuesday now. It's Valentine's Day for you, right? Am I right? I don't even Oh, wait, you're talking about, Big D, you're saying Trump? At first I was like, who are you referring to as that? Did I enjoy the halftime show? I did. I mean, a lot of people, I've seen very, 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 very mixed takes. But I've seen very little people saying that they didn't like it. I've seen a few people say they didn't like it, or maybe they're a bit underwhelmed. I don't know. I mean, I think that I've just been underwhelmed with halftime performances the past few years in general. I really, really, really think that no one does it like Katy Perry did it. Like, Katy Perry's was really good. But I don't know, there was just something about Rihanna's that was really good, that I enjoyed. I really liked how the people in the white costumes, how they looked, or the dancers. I liked how they looked with the stage or with the platforms if they were on it and it was glowing, and then their costumes would glow with it. I thought that looked really neat. And yeah, I mean, she announced she's pregnant. I think that she did awesome for being pregnant. And I mean, even being that high, like, she was elevated during Diamonds, and I don't know if she was during Bitch Better My Money as well. But, like, even just all that for being pregnant, I mean, good for her. And just having a kid recently, I mean, real good for her. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. It was blocked in the chat. Oh, I didn't know I blocked it. Oops. Well, I just block, like, all political stuff just because sometimes I'm like, sorry. I don't feel like talking about it that much. But, I don't know when the debates start. It didn't give me any answer. I don't know. But I just know that the next election is not this November, but the next November. So, I don't know. Yeah, I liked it. I think that, I'm trying to think. The only thing that I don't understand is she didn't have a lot of stuff. She didn't have Disturbia. She didn't have Shut Up and Drive. She didn't have Please Don't Stop the Music. She didn't have anything, like, of those songs. And I think those are really staple songs for her, I feel like. I don't know. I was kind of surprised she didn't perform them. I wasn't surprised that she performed Wild Thoughts. I knew that she was going to perform that because I was looking under her Apple Music the other day, and I was like, oh yeah, Apple Music does sponsor it, so they might have a little bit of a be like, hey, this is your number one on Apple Music. I think it's like her number 2 or something. I don't know what her number 1 is. Fun to replay. Yeah, she didn't do that. She didn't do SOS. She barely, yeah. I don't know. Hello, hi, what's up? Thank you for following. How are you? No flashback songs? I'm trying to think. I need to look up the exact set list because I wasn't, taking notes. Rihanna, Superbowl set list. She had Bitch Better Have My Money. Where have you been? I think the mixing of it all was very, very good, though. I think it was very. Okay. It's saying make an account to continue reading. Stop. Only girl in the world. I'm gonna do to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Good song. We Found Love. Good song. Rude Boy. Good song. I think her remix of Rude Boy was really good. That was really, really good. And Work, the choreography for Work was eating it up. I've seen so many of the dancers on my For You page. They're like posting them and they're posting themselves in the costumes. And I'm like, damn. Wild Thoughts. Poured Up. All the Lights. I was kind of surprised that she performed All of the Lights, and I understand it's a very iconic song for her, but I'm just really surprised that she did. I thought that she would try and keep it as avoid any controversy, and I don't think there really is any controversy of her performing it just because it's a collab with Kanye. But I actually did see some people that was like, it's really crazy to see that even through what's going on with Kanye is that he is, like, his music is so iconic that is still being, like it's still in the Super Bowl halftime show, you know. I didn't think she was. I mean, I said yesterday that I thought Drake was gonna come out. But I wasn't. I don't know. A lot of people were kind of mad that she didn't bring out a guest. I didn't really like. I don't know. I'm not a big. Oh, who are they gonna bring? Like, I'm excited for the person that's performing. Yeah, I think the Dr. Dre one was really nice. I think that the Super Bowl halftime show was just too short. I don't know. Like, I think it's kind of hard to fit, mostly with people like Dr. Dre, Snoop, Kendrick, all the people that were there, Eminem, all those people. It's really hard to fit all of their most iconic songs in 13 minutes, along with Rihanna. I mean, she has how many albums and, has how many collabs, all this stuff, and she has to fit it all. Yeah, it's really good. I recommend watching it. She performed Run This Town, Umbrella. I don't know if anyone noticed, it was fake raining. I don't know how they did that, but it was raining during Umbrella, I'm pretty sure. I saw it, and I was a little upset, though. I mean, I don't remember exactly. Maybe they did, that they didn't bring out umbrellas and, like, we're dancing around with them, I feel like that's just a given, You just have to do that. And then Diamonds. And then whenever Diamonds happened, whenever she was, like, whenever you could tell that was the end, I was thinking, not even that, I don't think you could tell it was the end. I was sort of just sitting there like, oh, okay, like, what's she gonna do next? Like, I was like, oh, because I didn't think she would end up in the air. That's where she ended. And I was like, oh, okay, I mean, good for her, I guess. I don't know. Good for her. No, but I liked it, and she announced that she was pregnant, and it was really weird because my dad said to me, he was like, is she a little bit bigger? And I was like, no, like she just had a kid. And I was like, she just had a kid, and she was like one of the few celebrities that was like, I'm having my own kid, and was pretty, I don't know if she ended up getting surgery after, but I don't think she ever said, but I was like, she was like one of the only celebrities that was like, nowadays, recently, that's not having a surrogate, and is like not getting surgery after, just sort of natural, the way life goes, And then I saw her doing one of her songs, like rubbing her stomach, and I was like, I feel like that's a little weird if you're not pregnant. And then I went online after, and everyone was like, she's pregnant, oh my god, because she did say in an interview, she was like, I'll have a special guest with me. So I'm assuming that's a special guest, because she didn't bring anyone else out. I thought if she was gonna bring anyone out, it would be Drake, but I don't even know if her and Drake talk anymore. I don't know, because I remember there was this like whole era during Anti that it was like her and Drake were either gonna end up together or just never talk again. You know what I mean? Like, he was down bad. But and then after that, I've seen so many like Drake stuff. And then also, I'm confused. I thought A$AP Rocky got arrested. Did he not get arrested? Like, is he okay now? I'm not saying I want him to be arrested, but I just thought he was, because I saw videos, and it was so sweet of him last night, like filming Rihanna performing, and it was so cute. And I love that for them, and I'm so happy that they are having another kid and got to have this moment together. But I just thought he was arrested. I thought and I had never heard anything else about him. So I was like, oh, okay, Mans is arrested, so that's great. But I hope he's good now. I mean, I haven't really listened to much of his stuff. I don't know if I should. I don't know if it's something that everyone's like, oh my gosh, slay. Also, the other day, someone recommended I listen to Men I Trust, and then last night whenever we were on our way, we went to a Super Bowl party yesterday, and whenever we were on the way, Men I Trust was on the radio, but my brother doesn't like that kind of music, so he skipped it, and I was like, damn. I didn't even get the chance to give him a listen, so I was like, oh, stop, wait, I want to listen to this, and then I was like, ooh, I like it, and he was like, I don't skip, and I was like, okay, lovely. But, yeah, besides that, I don't really follow the Super Bowl. I saw the ending, like, the end of the game, whenever they were like, oh my god, we won, like all that stuff. Like I saw the last few minutes of it, but I'm not really, like I said yesterday, I don't understand football to its full extent. So I'm not all excited to be watching football, you know. I'm not like, woo. So, and I also have no emotional connection to either team. So I don't really, I think it's kind of crazy though. I mean, when it comes to the Stanley Cup Finals, I'll watch no matter who's in it. But it's just like people go to full lengths. Like people who don't even have a team, don't even give a crap, or maybe not don't even give a crap. People that don't have a team in the Super Bowl, they still go to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of crazy to think that like that stadium is not filled with Kansas City and Eagles fans. Like I'm sure there were some that were able to go, and I'm sure that people that bought tickets ended up picking a team that they wanted to win. But my point is just like most of the people or some of the people in that stadium, they might not even have any ties to either team. They're just there, which is crazy to think about. Like paying that much money to go. You went to your first arm wrestling tournament? That's crazy. You were treated like a celebrity for 35 minutes. How many did you win? Like, how long? Yeah, I don't know how long these matches take, so I'm not entirely sure. That's awesome, though. That's kind of funny. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Meow, 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 meow. Did they actually hate you, or were they just like, like, you'll get him next time? But that's good. 3 wins. How many did you lose? So 3, so it's about a 10-minute thing. What do they do? Just, like, literally 1 rep and then that's it? Are they like, or what? Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one now. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about arm wrestling, but that's pretty good. I get, like, I'm not the arm wrestling pro here, you know. That's not my forte. I don't know the last time I've arm wrestled someone. Maybe I've arm wrestled Matt whenever he was down here visiting, but definitely hasn't been in a while. I know. I love Rihanna. Want you to make me feel, hey, I'm the only girl in the world. Is that what I was singing? I don't know. I talk so much and so fast sometimes that I don't even remember what I'm singing sometimes. How intense these guys are taking this. Some people, that's like their actual living. I mean, I don't think like we realize, even beyond the regular sports that we think about, people were taking other stuff seriously, like arm wrestling, or even with like pickleball. I mean, I don't know how much you guys hear about pickleball outside of my lives or my posts or anything like that, but pickleball, there's like a huge community out there for it. Like so many people are playing it. It's like real high demand, crazy stuff right now. I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so that's like their living. That's some people's life, and it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, wow, you are really invested. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I lost one arm wrestle. Like, oh well, that happens. And some people are like, no, that ruined my life. And it's like, whoa, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I did not mean. So, so after how many did you lose to get like kicked out of the tournament? Not kicked out, but like eliminated. Not kicked out. That sounds so messed up. That's 4th place. You got 4th? That's pretty good. That's good for your first time. Like you said, it's your first time doing it, so why beat yourself up? Hi Josh, what's up? Then I got out. Wait, can you switch the hand you're using? Are you allowed to switch whatever hand you're using? Are you allowed to be like, wait, I actually don't want to do that. I want to use that, you know what I mean? Or are they like, no, we don't care? Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Just woke up. What time is it? You're just waking up? You're just waking up? Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Dude, that song is gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Aw, my dad's meeting me at the dentist. That's so sweet. Even though he bypassed my do not disturb. I don't know if you guys heard my computer ding, but he always does that, and it's kind of annoying because I taught him how to do it to notify other people. I was like, oh, here's how you do it. I think it was like from one of my brothers. I was like, here's how you do it. And then he realized he could do that with texting me. Left-hand tournament. So this is like a whole, so you signed up for a right-hand tournament. It's like you're only allowed to use your right hand. Or can you sign, well, that would make sense. I mean, because if you match with someone and they're like, well, I want to use my left hand. And you're like, well, I want to use my right hand. And then it's like, well, that's too bad. I know, I need to listen to the end of it, because apparently whenever you listen to the end, excuse me, I just burped. Apparently when you listen to the end, and you are like, sorry, I'm sending my dad the address. When you listen to a song all the way through, or just the end of it and it ends, then apparently that it like ends the cycle of it in your brain. But I don't know if that's ever true, and I forget how that song ends. And I don't think I even want it to go away. You know, I think I'm okay with that song right now. Kansas City one, I did see that. Who are you guys rooting for? DJ said he was rooting for the Eagles. Sorry, Eagles lost. Well, they were close. I don't know how close before the game ended. They were, what's it called? Gonna, win. The Eagles were close to winning. And then the Kansas City, I think they got a touchdown. And then they got to do their kick. And then I think they were like a point ahead. I'm pretty sure, or were they 2 points ahead? I don't really remember. I think it was tied. Did they just win by 1 point? I'm pretty sure. Right hand and left hand. I fouled on left hand and got out early. I just wanted to go home after the right hand, so I was happy. Wait, what do you mean fouled? What the heck you do what the heck's a foul? You flip him off or something? You voted the Eagles? Damn. I'll give it a try. Meme. Oh, yeah. Sometimes, like, TikTok sounds will get stuck in my head. Like, you know that song that's like, oh, and it's, like, to the Ice Spice song, and the dog's like, and they're, like, dancing around. They're like, they want me to stay. I just want to rock. With a bust down top. Like, that gets stuck in my head, and it's like, how do I get that out of my head? That's just a TikTok. There's no end to it, you know? That's just a complete cycle of that song over and over and over and over and over and over again. I don't know. I barely watched the game. I honestly only watched the last, 3 minutes of the game, if that. And I didn't even know what was going on. I was quite literally probably just staring at the TV for a little bit, looked down at my phone, and then anytime there was an ad, I looked back up. That one Tubi ad, bruh, that was whenever it was clicking around and other stuff, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And I looked over because I was at a Superbowl party that was filled with people that were like, we don't watch the Super Bowl, you know, we're not that intense about it, so let's just hang out. So I was immediately like, bro, why are you switching it? It's about to be over. Like, you don't want to see who wins at least. And then I looked over and I was like, I feel like no one has the remote. And then, yeah, I've got a lot of people. I saw that on TikTok. Oh, I'm not even joking. That one and the one that's like, when they see me in the club, like they have Finn Wolford. the guy who plays Mike on Stranger Things, he's walking and he's like, I'm not even joking. Sometimes I will scroll and that's literally just like, scroll, hit my, or the dogs. They didn't want me to stay. But it's funny. That's the thing though, it's funny. Like they're funny, but it's just like, oh my goodness. So I don't know. Sometimes I miss, here's my issue. I see those TikToks where someone's like telling a story time or they'll post like a clip of something and then they'll add a game or something like Subway Surfers or some random game or like those satisfying videos of them cutting sand and stuff like that. They will do that and that kind of pisses me off. I'm like, you really think my attention span is so short that I cannot watch this stand-up comedy or this video of someone just sitting down here for a little. You think that I can't, and then I find a video that it doesn't have that, and I'm sitting there like, dude, how long is this video gonna go? I'm like, I want to know how it ends, but I can't sit here through this, which is really weird, and I really hate that about myself, and sometimes I just force myself to sit there. I actually follow this guy on TikTok. I don't know his exact username, but I will sometimes see him on, I used to see him on my For You page a lot, and then I decided to follow him because he was like, I bet you can't sit here through this entire video, and it would just be like, it's one of those things that's like, oh, well, you don't think I can? Well, I'll do it again. I'll do it. You know what I mean? So he sort of challenged me. So then I followed him because I was like, I need that challenge. You know what I mean? I need that to pop up every so often. That Barbie dog dance, I will. After, and I'll post it with my cavity results. So keep updated. Put on post notifications. I'll post it. I will. I was actually going to post it and say, like, me saying I have such good health and why do I have a cavity, but I was like, you know what, I'm not going to put that energy out there because I might not have a cavity. So, I might not have a cavity, guys. It might honestly just be all okay, you know? Living in this big blue world. Na, 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 na. Was so fast, he almost pinned me right away. That's crazy. I think that's always crazy. Anytime you see that happen in an arm wrestling, match, whenever you see someone immediately go and you're like, whoa, and you see the other person like immediately getting demolished, and then they come back, that's always cool. That's always, like you said, superhero moment. But hold on, I haven't arm wrestled someone in forever, so like, ouch. Sometimes you gotta have that flexibility, you know what I mean? You gotta like stretch just so you can lay your arm flat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like do stretches for that. You gotta stretch to lose. Oh my gosh. But what was I gonna say? What were we talking about? What were we just saying? Barbie dogs? Oh, man, they want me to play. Imagine they're like, you need all your teeth pulled. Then what do I do? And they don't want me to stay. I just want to rock. People don't think about that? Right, I think. Well, I don't know. I guess not, but it just depends on like when they let your arm, like where are they like doing it? Are they pushing you down like that? Because I could put my elbow down like maybe at like a 45-degree angle, but not a 90-degree angle. I can't do that 90-degree angle. Like if it's, maybe. I don't know. I guess this isn't truly 90. I just realized I still have, you can't really see it. Ugh, I'm so pale. I need to go sit in the sun for like a week. This is from my towel warmer, like in December. Actually late November actually mid-November, I'm pretty sure, because whenever Matt and Sarah came to visit, it was almost gone, and Sarah was like, oh, you should put aloe on that, and I was like, oh, okay, and then I never did, so that's so lovely of me. Baby say want me to play. Oh, you know what I've really been craving? Bananas and peanut butter. Did someone in here mention bananas and peanut butter one day? Because I have been thinking about that ever since, and I have just been craving it. I've just been craving it, and I don't know why. I was thinking about eating that for breakfast yesterday, but then I just didn't. I don't know. I think I'm like just afraid of everything. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just afraid of, I've had it before. I don't know why I just won't eat it again. Also, another thing, I had a dream that I was getting my hair cut. And I looked at that, and it felt really real. It felt genuinely so real. Like, I felt like my mom went with me, and we went to go get my hair cut. And I feel like that might be a sign that I need to get a haircut. But then I looked it up today. Wait, hold on. Dreaming. Let's see. Does anyone else remember their dream from last night or the past few days? Let's look up dream meanings. It's that time of the live. I love doing this. Dreaming about getting your haircut. What does it say? You might be under some stress at work or feel out of control in a certain situation. A haircut can signify the need to let go of an old phase, habit, or way of thinking. Sounds like an ad. I think that's true. I mean, I haven't had a banana in forever, and maybe that's my downfall. I just got a notification on my computer that Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Thank you for reminding me. Don't know how it's possible. Yeah, I don't know. Well, so in psychology class, I learned that everyone always remembers what they dreamed, but it just depends. Like, if you wake up, it's just how fast you forget it. And so it's like when immediately you wake up, you have to try and think about what you dreamed about. But sometimes it was so vivid that you'll remember it, you know what I mean? So I learned that whenever you wake up, you have to try and immediately think, okay, what did I dream about? Sometimes, whenever I am asleep, I don't know, which dreaming only happens when you're in your REM sleep. I'm 90% sure of that. But it's weird because dreams feel so much longer beyond like 5 minutes, you know? Because your REM sleep, I'm pretty sure, is only a few minutes, and then you go back to the beginning of the sleep cycle, and then it goes all over again. But it feels like sometimes the dreams could be like an hour long, you know? But it's also weird that, like, you just don't start dreaming until, like, I don't know, because sometimes I feel that sleeping is so weird because you're unconscious. Does no one ever just step back and think, dude, that is so weird. I do that all the time sometimes. I'm like, dude, I'm literally just I think about that. I'm like, I was just unconscious. I don't even really remember the, like, blackness that I was staring at with my eyes closed, you know what I'm saying? I don't remember what I felt like, you know? I don't remember if I was really hot, really cold, if maybe, like, my knee was hurting or something, you know what I mean? It's so weird, and that, it just freaks me out a little bit, that, like, and then randomly throughout it, you just start dreaming. You know? You went fishing, and it looked like it was dying, and I felt bad. I'm a vegan. Did you let it go? How do you know Elvis ate a bunch of peanut butter and banana sandwiches? How do we know this? Right, like, I don't know. Hold on, let's look one thing up at a time. So this says, dreams can have numerous meanings, and in psychology can be used to identify the feelings and stage that a person is going through. Hair in particular represents who you are, its connections to your identity and heritage, and are pretty self-explanatory. So much of that plays in a big part of your life. With that said, when it shows up in your dreams, it can mean that the issues associated with the image you put out to the world are demanding greater attention. Generally speaking, when your hair appears prominently and looks healthy in your dream, that's not what I dreamed about. If your hair is being cut by someone else, it can be interpreted as that you feel that someone is taking away your power, or feel that someone is conspiring to harm you. You might be under some stress at work or feel out of control of a certain situation. feel so real and half of them are embarrassing. Yeah, sometimes I have embarrassing dreams. I feel like that just happens, you know. It just happens to the best of us, you know. We just sometimes be dreaming and, like, someone random pops up that we don't really ever talk to or know anymore, or, like, a random celebrity, you know what I mean? It's like, why are you in my dream right now? About a talking banana on stage, and I laughed so hard. Yeah, that's really weird. Sometimes I'll laugh in my dreams, or sometimes I'll cry in my dreams. Like, I'll cry in real life. There is a few times, I remember vividly one time, and I've told this dream before, that this giant robot, and it was giving like a SpongeBob robot. Like, it was not like SpongeBob as a robot, but it would be animated as if it was in SpongeBob, or like the creepy animated / realistic robot vibe that SpongeBob would edit their stuff as. And it was like going after my whole family, and it was in like sort of this white abyss as if it was a SpongeBob episode. And I woke up crying. Like, what? I don't know. Now I need to watch my back. Someone's trying to take my power away from me. Who is it? Who's the snake? Who's the snake? That's clearly trying to steal my thunder. Thunder? Feel the thunder? 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 I think so. I don't know. I, like, kind of still remember the dream a little bit. How do dreams happen? Let's just look that up. I've probably learned this in psychology. Most dreams occur during REM sleep, which we cycle through periodically during the night. Sleep study shows our brainwaves are almost as active during REM cycles as they are when we're awake. Experts believe the brainstem generates REM sleep and the forebrain generates dreams. So basically, our brain is just so active that it's just showing that it's like, all right, we're active. What do we got to do? Throw something up there, you know? Bam, 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 you know? Yeah, sort of that. Yeah, like that robot. I'm not even joking. When worlds collide. When worlds collide robot. I looked up SpongeBob robot the other day, and hold on, let me look at a picture. It was sort of like that, but yeah. It was sort of like that robot, but maybe like a tad, like a little bit of an animated version of that, and it was really weird. And I am thinking that I had to have seen that episode, and it just scared me. When worlds collide. Why is that like a thing? You know, it's so weird that, like, if I... Oh, wait, that's a Nickelodeon show. So I'm assuming that's a reference to the actual movie, When Worlds Collide. That song? What song? I don't know any song in SpongeBob, I don't think. Or in... It's... There's a theory that dreaming helps you analyze memories and likely serves as a rehearsal for various situations and challenges that one faces during the daytime. That's kind of true. We also know much, but not all of what's going on physiologically during dreams. Most dreaming occurs during REM, which we already read all this. Experts believe, right... If the brainstem is injured, patients dream but don't go into REM sleep. And if the forebrain is injured, patients go into REM sleep but don't dream. Oh, that's crazy. At the same time, we have far more to learn about what's going on physiologically when we dream. For example, one study suggests that dreams stem more from your imagination, the memories, abstract thoughts, and wishes pumped up from deep within the brain than perception, the vivid sensory experiences you collect in your forebrain. I think that mine are more of abstract thoughts, and I feel like my dreams are probably coming from my unconscious thoughts or my subconscious thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'll have a dream and I'm like, oh, well, I've never thought of that before, but yeah, like that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Or sort of both, because like the haircutting dream, I've been talking about getting my hair cut recently, and also the power thing, clearly something's going on in my life. Robot drops an early verse. I don't remember that. I need to watch that. I don't remember that episode. Wait, is that the episode whenever they're cavemen? Subconscious thoughts. Yeah, and then sometimes it's weird though because like I remember in school people would be like, I had a dream about so and so, and then it'd be like, well, that's your subconscious thoughts, and everyone's like, whoa, stop, don't say that, and it's like, I think it sort of is, you know, because yesterday I was kind of annoyed because oftentimes I understand I'm really stupid, okay, and I understand I self-admit that, but sometimes whenever you hear that from other people, like not even. Say that if I post a video now and a bunch of people are like, you're an idiot, why would you say that? I don't ever take that to heart because those people don't know me personally. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, if my dad or, like, someone I know, like, in my family or my mom, my brother, whatever, if someone, I don't know why I specifically said my dad, but if someone in my family or someone I know personally will constantly poke at, like, me being the dumb one, it's sort of like, all right, you know, like, relax. So I think maybe that's it. You know, maybe I'm like feeling like, all right, guys, well, I have a lot more to offer than you think to this family. And I don't know. I think it's also just like an issue with not myself, but sometimes whenever you like need validation from like your family, you need to be like, oh, like you're doing a really good job. I'm really proud of everything that you've been doing. And then sometimes you don't get that, and then it's like, oh, damn, like, fuck, I ain't doing anything right, you know? And so then you get worried about that, and then you're, like, weird about being like, you're not giving me any validation, and then they're like, okay, well, then why are you asking for it, you know? Why are you asking for validation? That's weird. Oh, then I sort of remember that episode. Is SpongeBob on Paramount? I think that's where it is. I don't have Paramount, so I don't know. SpongeBob SquarePants, and I also don't have cable, so I just can't like flick on the TV. Oh, it's on Hulu. Or what's this? Philo? Looks like. I'm surprised it isn't on Paramount. Isn't Paramount like own Nickelodeon or whatever? Help Nickelodeon? Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've never seen that. So you watched the new version? I didn't even know that there was a new version. Hello, thank you for following. What's up? I didn't even know that there was a new version or an old version, so I apologize for not knowing that. Well, I wasn't saying my dad specifically. I didn't mean to specifically say him. But, like, sometimes it's just, you don't hear it enough from the people around you. So, and if you're hearing, because even if it's a joke, I'm fine with sometimes being like, oh, you're an idiot, you know, like, I can take that joke. But if it's like, oh, constantly being told like, oh, you're stupid, you don't understand this, you'd never get this, whatever, and then never like, oh, you did a really good job at this today, good job, then, you know, you need that balance, or even a little bit. Hi, Savage. What's up? How are you? It was based on a true story. Really? I don't even know what Texas Chainsaw Massacre is even based on. I don't even know what it's based on at all. So I'm not sure. I don't really know. Think I'm Eagles lose because you're a Giants fan? I don't know what that means. I don't know really what that means. I only follow hockey, really. So, good, I guess. But Giants, aren't Giants a baseball team? I'm good, how about you? I'm good. We got about to go to the dentist. Oh my god, that literally... I just was not... Anyways, I'm about to go to a dentist appointment. I'm actually going to have to leave here in a few minutes. You did get me. I was literally like, I'm good. I'm about to go to the dentist. I'm so excited to go. And then I just got jump scared. You're alright. There was a sound alert. DJ played a sound alert over on Twitch. And it scared me. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that to happen at all. New York Giants. New York Giants are a baseball team, I'm pretty sure. Are they not? Or are they a football team too? I just got here. I'm probably going to go live a little bit after, maybe. I might go live after my appointment because I do have to cut it short because I have the appointment. So, I don't know. And I also want to keep you guys updated on what's going on, but I got to go. I don't want to be late. Football team, I don't believe you. I'm almost 90% sure they're a baseball team. My hockey team is the Penguins. Love the Penguins. They're the best, I think. They are, honestly, I don't know how they're doing right now. I don't follow them up that often, but, you know, it happens. Bow, bow, bow. Look it up. Oh, wait, they are a football team. Damn. Who's the baseball team then? New York Mets and Yankees. I already know before I look it up. New York baseball teams. Yeah, Yankees and Mets. Oh, I thought there was another one, and it was the Giants. No, I was never scared of the dentist because I was freaking thrown in there to the wolves. Like, there was no tomorrow. I literally was just, like, thrown in there, and I was always going. Like, I've always had teeth issues growing up. I've always had a bunch of cavities. I've always had a bunch of dental work that needed done. I'm going to ask my dad because I forget what it was, but I had some sort of surgery that I had to go under for at, like, the age of 6. And one time they were like, here, drink this, swish it around your mouth, spit it out in the sink, and it'll numb your mouth. I drank it, and immediately spit it out all over the nurse. It was gross. And she was like, my mom was like, well, is that fine? Like, should she drink more? Because she spit it out, she didn't swish it around. And the lady was like, no, she should be fine. And then it was not fine. I was, like, kicking, and, like, I think my mom said one time I've kicked someone. Like, I'm sorry, but if you're working on a child in dentist or stuff like that, like, I feel like you gotta expect stuff like that. New Jersey Devils. Well, that would make sense. And that also not makes sense why you wanted the Eagles to lose. Yeah, I wanted the Eagles to lose because I'm a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, and Pittsburgh Penguins versus Philadelphia Flyers is a rivalry there. So we ball with the Kansas City, I guess. I don't know much about them. But yeah, I was never scared of the dentist. I never really was scared of, like, getting put under or any anesthesia or anything like that. I've honestly been, like, really excited about it before. I remember I was excited to get my wisdom teeth out. But then afterwards, it's not as fun. But I'm not having any procedures done or anything. They're going to check if I have a cavity, and then that's it. And then, yeah. And my dad's also going with me because he likes to ask a bunch of questions. And I am a person. I'm the type of person that they're like, all right, so you need to get this done, and it'll cost this much money, and no questions, right? And I'm like, yeah, right, no questions. And then I leave, and I'll, like, rant to, like, you guys, my parents, anyone, and I'm like, I don't understand why this. And my dad's like, okay, what did you ask them? And I'm like, no, I just teared up and left. So he's going with me, so I don't tear up and leave, and yeah. Or I'll tear up and leave, but he'll get all the answers I know. And they won the World Series. All right. Enough of this slander. I need to head off, or else I'll be late, because I'm already probably going to be kind of close whenever I arrive. I will possibly be live after, depending on how long. Hold on. I dropped my nail. Oh, there it is. I broke my nail yesterday, and I left it in here, and I was just messing it with all today. So I'm going to go get my dentist work done. I'll post or possibly go live and let you guys know how it went and what I got to do. So, manifest, it's nothing that serious and everything's going to be fine. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day if I don't see you on live. But yeah, maybe I'll be live again just because I'm hoping it goes by really fast. I hope it's a pretty quick appointment. After the dentist. Yeah, I probably will. I was thinking about that. So I might be on TikTok, so make sure you go follow me over on there. And yeah, if I'm live on here, you'll get the notification or see it on Instagram, wherever. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me, whether it's full time or just for a little bit. I'm not sure if I'll be live tomorrow because I don't have any Valentine's Day plans, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys do. So maybe I will be live. I don't know what we're doing. I don't really know what's going on tomorrow because there's trivia, but then it's also Valentine's Day. I don't know if my parents are doing anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Or if it'll be canceled because it's a holiday. I don't know. So have a wonderful Valentine's Day if I don't see you guys. And I probably will, though. I'll see you somewhere. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever. Love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, whether it's full time or just for a little bit. Or live or on the VOD if you're watching this later. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Peace out. Love you guys. Bye.